Guys, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. It's about 5:42. It's August 19th. It is Tuesday night. Me and Big Ron over here, my dad, we're calling it a night, but we wanted to kind of give you an update on where we got and go over a couple things with you. So that way you guys know where we're at, and it might actually be some information that'll help you out down the road if you're doing auto body. So this morning, this area here was basically bare metal where we had welded and grinded. Because this was all pretty much rotted out, a lot of it, from a problem we had over here on the drip rail. It ran across and down. So it leaked basically forever. So we got that all welded up, ground down, went ahead and skimmed this with U-Pole Fantastic Metal Finisher, Metal Filler, UP0925. This stuff's really good. We really like this, but you don't get a lot of it, especially in this can. Basically, you get to this line right here, to the bottom. You don't get a lot, maybe a hair higher, but that's it. And most of the can is taken with this, which is, I'm assuming, is supposed to be a mixing cup or whatever, mixing pan. So, not great. It was kind of deceiving to see that. I mean, look how deep that goes. So that was $35. I got it at O'Reilly's, but it works really well. It does come with a hardener. The differences we've found here between the U-Pole metal filler and all metal, USC all metal, they go on about the same. They look about the same, both aluminum metal body fillers basically. But the difference here that we've seen so far is the hardener. The U-Pole has a hardener just like body filler, and the all metal has a kind of a liquid hardener. I'm not a chemist, I don't know the difference and all that, but it's different. Now the U-Pole sands better than the all metal, goes on better and sands better than the all metal, a little bit. Both are a pain in the butt, but a little bit. So if you're gonna do it and you've got a little repair, maybe go with this. But if you got to do a whole car or something, it just depends. I haven't seen what a bigger container of this looks like. If you bought like a quart or a gallon of this stuff, I don't know how much of that is actually not there like this, but that was interesting. And I thought I'd share that with you guys. Okay, so the U-Pole, that's what we spread across here. We got 1 or 2 coats on this. How many coats of that you put on here so far? Third coat. So put it on, sand it off, put it on, sand it off. Try to get you guys in here where you can see it. Really clean that up. You know, it was just a bad area, and the real reason why we didn't just replace the panel here, which is what we would have done if they sold it. They don't sell just this. You got to buy the whole panel. So if I'd have known that prior to having a custom back of the truck made here and buying cab corners and everything else, I would have just bought the back panel with the big back window where the window wraps around to here. But you know, hindsight's 2020. Maybe we'll do it on the next one. So we are planning on doing, we would like to do a 57 Apache fleet side bed here in the near future. We would like to do that. So this will be our first Apache, but we really like them and we'd like to do that. The single headlight deal, and yeah, they're just sharp. But anyway, we're working on the door jambs here. Now, if you notice, you don't see really any seams there. Let me explain this to you guys here. Let me show you something. So this is what it looks like from the factory. You have this lip. This panel goes into this panel and it follows down, and you got this gap, right? All the way down. So what we want to do is get rid of that gap, right? We want to make this a seamless door jamb. So that's what we're doing. So if you look at this, what we did is we roughed all this up, made sure it was clean and welded up and all the things, and then went over it with, I want to say some of it's all metal and some of it's the metal filler, but went ahead and used that metal filler on this and skimmed it, and in the middle of sanding it down. And this is the first coat, but it's turning out pretty good. So that happened today as well. We also went and up here treated, you can see it's turning black, the rust up here. That we use this thing called OSPO, stops rust, repairs rusted surfaces for painting. So that's what we put on there. We were going to use 415, but it's dried up. So, you know, this is just as good. So we're using that. The hope now is that tonight does what it needs to do. And then tomorrow, what's up, Collins? Hey, Honey. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. But the idea here is tomorrow to make this patch panel and get this in and kind of be done with this area to where we can grind it down and start body work here and be done with this back window area. And really, that's the last real metal work to be done on the cab, other than the doors. So the rest of it's pretty much body work. There's a little welding and grinding to do underneath. But once we get the cab off the frame here next month, the plan is to take care of all of that and get this thing ready for paint. So while that's happening, you guys know we'll thanks, man. We'll be doing the frame, and you know, we do have a line on an LS motor. We're thinking we might be able to get a good running LS. It's a 5.3 LS with a 4L60. That might be a thing, and if that does come through, then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll tear that apart and we'll build that here on the channel for you guys. We'll do it live, and we'll take it apart and put it back together and the whole deal. So if you want to see that, check it out. So that's happening. I've been working over here because there's a million parts to this truck, working on the bed. So I got all the undercoating off. You can see the area there, that big dark area was all undercoating. And then these cross beams, these are the cross beams, right? So these are the middle sections, this one and that one. This one that goes across here, this is the front one for the bed. We know that because this is the actual brackets for the step side bed. They mount onto here. And then the other one, monster truck here, is here. This is the back one. So the idea is I need to get all these bare metal and get them cleaned up, get them repaired, and get them ready to be epoxy primed sooner than later. So I'm hoping that this weekend we can prime some parts. We'll have some stuff ready. So I don't know if the doors will be ready or not, but actually that door might be ready, be real close. But we will be able to do the cross beams for the bed, so on and so forth, and kind of go down that road with it. So if we do that, we'll bring it all to you. Otherwise, still got the thing. Collins, you know this car. I did have, Colin, you'll appreciate this. The steering box, the new one I bought from the thing shop, was actually bad. So I took it off and shipped it back to the thing shop. So I'm waiting on a new steering box for this. So that was why I had the play in my steering and it was all weird. Yeah. They told me that one out of 10 steering boxes from Brazil are bad. And I thought that's terrible. But they said they only sell about 9 or 10 a year. So, you know, I guess that works for them. But this guy's down at the moment. It's our 73 Volkswagen thing. But yeah, so things are going good over here, guys. We are looking at painting this car here soon, the 40 Ford. We're going to go black. And the hope is to flame it. And I'm going to just keep saying this until I manifest it into the world. We're going to flame it like that. So that's the plan. Black with a flame job just like that. And hopefully with a killer interior. And we're going to do new running board covers. Chrome center of the grill. That still has to be ordered. New windshield because that one's cracked. And what else? We did order today from Danny's Rod Shop the third brake light that's going in here. So that's coming. So that'll probably be next week or whenever it gets here, we'll put that in. And then that'll get rid of this monstrosity that I can't stand. And yeah, start rolling into the world with this. But I also would like to do some pinstriping here on the trunk. That's the whole idea. I just told him, and try to get this thing rocking. So, whole lot of things happening over here, boys. I just wanted to show you where we were. I know some of you guys watched the morning live I did and are keeping track on this truck, and I figured, you know, why not? So if you guys are watching this, please like and subscribe. It's just me and my dad here, Big Ron, that guy right there, in a 2.5 car garage building hot rods every day. We post every day, and you know, there's a lot of progress, and you know, we're just doing this we're not building other people's cars. All of the cars you see are ours, either mine or his, and basically, you know, we build them, we might keep them, we might sell them, you know, it just depends on what it is and what the situation is, but we're just in the business of saving cars at the moment, so, and having a good time. So that's what we got for you. Hope you're having a great night. We will see you guys in the morning for more 1958 Chevy Apache. Stay tuned.